Alright, so Soul of the Creator has popped. The queue. We have this circular platform as always. And beyond the platform, just this kind of bluish greenish miasma dome surrounds us, and the quote-unquote smaller version of the full Alexander is here to fight us, as is tradition. Alright, let's go. So, tank picks him up, turns him away. Mega Holy is unavoidable AoE damage, so let's get heal on everybody. AoE hot. Punishing heat, I think is a tank buster. Yep, there we go. No problem. And then you want to stand at the corners of these like triangular things, which everyone did, so no one took any extra damage from that. Mega Holies again, AoE damage, unavoidable. Make sure my AoE hot is back up. Blazing Scourge is going to target a few players. They just kind of want to spread out, and some of them didn't, because why would they? When he teleports to the middle, you want to, the tanks are going to group up these ads for AoE damage, hopefully. There we go. Okay, actually, nope, sorry, somebody's still getting targeted for some reason. Of course, the bard just attacks everything before threat is gathered. These two monsters want to be tanked apart from each other, but again, if you don't watch the video, you have no fucking idea, so why would you be able to survive? And then these four ads want to be killed as fast as possible, or else they AoE us, which I think is survivable, but still. And then the giant Alexander pops up on the side of a platform, vents his steam. And then 5 seconds of judgment for pop my... The tank is supposed to pop his version of the limit break. I don't know if they did, but I think they did because somebody has basically congratulated me. Chronofoil, I think, is a time stop mechanic. If you have a marker above your head that's like a spread out mechanic, you want to spread out. If you have a marker above your head that is a group up mechanic, I'm spread out. Shit, come on, let's get out there. Cool, I spread out. Everyone who is not marked by the spread out mechanic wants to group up with the group up mechanic, and it looks like we're okay. Oh, and then I stood in the fucking beam. I didn't even know that was the next mechanic, so my bad. And please let me live for that. Oh no. Shit, gotta group up with everybody here. Get my boost drinking up. So I grouped up behind Alexander. Hopefully everybody who had the spread out... No. Everybody who had the spread out mechanic did not. Oh shit. Yeah, I just did that. I see what it was. I think I know. I understand. And then you've got some ads that are orbs, and one DPS wants to jump into each orb to damage, to kill the ads inside there. And then in the orb, in that kind of mechanic, they can jump to the other spots to help out other DPS. Okay, I have a spread out mechanic, I think. Yeah. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh, no, 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 no. God damn, that hurt a lot. Okay, Mega Holy's the unavoidable AoE damage. Up here. Let's get another lucid training for MB. Punishing Heat, I can't remember what that is. Oh, that's a tank buster, okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna save my mana right now for gravitational anomaly is just get out of red zones, I guess. Oh god, I couldn't get a dot on you too far away. Stop being so far away. Group up. Summon Alexander. Okay, so that's going to summon Alexander. Scariness on the side of the platform again. And what this does, I don't remember. Mega Holy, unavoidable AoE. I'm targeted by something. Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna die if I don't get, like, heals. That's what it is. Okay, so I grouped up with a group mechanic. Hopefully everybody who needs... Oh, I'm dead. That's twice I've died in this fight. The first one was my fault. This one was I don't fucking know. Holy shit. And I guess we won, though. Because it's done. And the giant Alexander that pops up at the side of the platform just explodes. Well, sorry, no. The mini Alexander, that was like the boss basically in the fight, explodes, the targetable boss. Whereas the giant Alexander is still there, watching, waiting, commiserating. And then he disappears, or it disappears as well. Alexander is now complete. I'm just gonna jump. Oh, hold on. Is there anything special? No, okay. Okay. Exit. We'll get a cutscene, pretty much for sure. Yeah. So the big crystal platform we were on in the last fight, not this one. We're all here together. Sid, Y'shtola, Backrix, Biggs, Wedge. They'll give us like yeah, pump up. You do not disappoint, old friend. The path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me. The flow of aether to the core must be stopped. Pray, lend us your strength one more time, child. She says to Round Rocks, I think. Who nods. I thought it was Backrix, but I didn't see any pink, so... I still don't see pink, but she called the goblin child, so I'm assuming it's Round Rocks. I can kind of see the pink now, I suppose. That pattern above the black cone is still rotating normally, blue, you know. Quick thinks is holding his palm out to it. We approach them. When Quick Thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone, history will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over New World Order. Ha! If you think you can take Round Rocks from us, you're welcome to try, says Biggs. Foolish Uplanders, knowings of the Enigma Codex are not known to just one. He looks over to the cat, but he's like from his palm emits that beam of energy again toward the black cone. The black cone does that thing where it lights up and has all and the pattern above it starts to glow orange. And once again, try to rotate backwards. What in the damn thing's responding to him? Uplanders are slow seeing. Quick Thinks never needed Gobby Girls from beginning. The goblins around him, though, are like knocked out. Oh, shit. MIDE. When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice. So she has knocked out the two goblins with her gun. She has the gun to the back of Quick Thinks' head right now. Treasure Hunter? But Treasure Hunter is too slow coming. Future has chosen. You poor, deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. And she pulls the fucking trigger right behind his head and takes him the fuck out. This is dark, yo. Now, child, says Sid to Round Rocks. Y'shtola kind of rushes up with her. Round Rocks holds out a palm to the black cone. Beam of energy emits from the palm to the cone. Hopefully, theoretically, undoing the backwards time thing that Quick Things was trying to enact. The crystal below, the giant blue crystal below, becomes inert. Like, the glow stops. It's just a rock now. All the cogs and gears, etc., that are inside this mechanical being just stopped. The pistons are still going for some reason. Maybe it's like the heart, which is fine with me, but everything else stopped, but the pistons don't. That's weird. Maybe it was too much to do the digital rendering of the piston stopping. So, the knowledge in the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core. That was MIDE. Power stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away. Round Rocks nods. Looks to MIDE. Round Rocks is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati? I don't know. There was a great shaking, and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness, because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. This could be Pat? I don't fucking know. Everyone's confused. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubbish chute. But what matters is that you're safe. And with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. Y'shtola nods. The cutscene goes to black. Let's hop to Red Mage in case I need to turn anything in right now. Escape from the central control. So I guess we're just gonna leave the control room. Let's talk to everybody. Quick Things had a few tricks up his sleeve right to the end, eh? Hold on. Did you have anything else to say? With Round Rocks, we saw the Codex grant its knowledge to a child with a pure, innocent belief in its ideals. Seeing Quick Things do the same, it would seem that crazed obsession is a suitable substitute. Not that it availed him much in the end. I feel the presence of the horn beneath us. It and the core have become as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. God damn it, hold on. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to control. It is a wonder our foe was loath to reach out to it with his own hand. Okay. I truly remember nothing. It was as if I was floating in a vast, dark emptiness. And yet, I was not afraid, for it was as if a great presence surrounding me in every direction was watching over me, its eyes gentle. Roundrocks is so happy that Mide is safe. Roundrocks has so many treasures to show Mide back at shortstop. Poor Mide. The last truly believed that her beloved was alive somewhere inside that steel beast. Can't imagine how she's feeling now. The chief says the advanced calculating device inside the Colossus, Alexander's brain, if you will, is still running on auxiliary power. See that device glowing red over there? There are ones just like it installed all over the place. In that sense, I suppose it's like the entire Colossus is one giant brain. If Alexander put its full mind to something, why, I bet it could conceive of things beyond our mortal comprehension. Oh, there's Shinoa. There's the cat. Let's talk to the cat. Why not? Shinoa is just gonna perch a little bit above us. Mew! And that's it. That's it from Shinoa. Thank you, Shinoa. I'm glad I talked to you. Exit the central control. Another cutscene as we do. 'Twould seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave. Y'shtola. I need some food. I'm gonna make a seafood medley. We zoom in on Shinoa. Just kinda prancing around. We kinda zoom in on quick things. Oh, nope. His eye glows bright red. He seems to be coming back to life, crawling. And now kind of mechanically, he holds out a hand to the core, that black cone. Damn it all! Didn't we kill that bastard? The beam of light emits from his hand to the core. Negative. Quick thinks better built own body. Made stronger than ordinary Gabi. Quick thinks is not unmade by simple flesh wound. Better built? Seven hells. That's not a mask. It's his face. He's more Machina than Goblin. The beam of light once again energizes. That was a combination. The black cone, which does that mechanical stuff, has a beam up, beam down. It seems to be activating everything all over again. The gears start whirling again. Mechanics, electronics all start to come to life again. Oh, Alexander, Lord of Steel and Whirly Cogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine judgment. Wedge is panicking. Need is... Oh, and that kind of whirling, kind of blue electronic thing turns orange again, starts whirling the other direction, meaning that time is reversing. The Codex responds. He means to return to the past. Y'shtola. And an alarm starts to go off. Everything's flashing red. Biggs is panicking. Access denied? What means this? This red glow. Alexander is refusing to obey his commands? Says Mide. That beam of energy that was going from quick things to the black cone turns on him, goes back. Alexander, junk brain machine, quick things is chosen one. Tongue claps of quick things must be obeyed. Sorry, I thought I had a limited amount of time to get that out. So the beam of energy going from quick things' palm to the black cone reverses this direction. It's now an orange beam of energy going back toward quick things from the cone. And the cone is gone. Quick things is malfunctioning hella and then dies. He seems to be no more. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick thinks is permanent deactivation. Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know better, I would say the machine had a mind of its own. The cat keeps prancing around, looks at Mide. Mide looks up. walks toward where the cone was, looks in the another direction toward like the eye, which kind of flashes blue. Diane? My love? Could it truly be you? The eye flashes blue, as do all of like the kind of, when I say eye, it's like a convex viewing screen which could be construed as an eye. You were in there the whole time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe? The eye flashes blue again, a couple times. 2 for yes. Did it just blink? Twice? Bugger me. The machine's actually talking to her, says Biggs. So his soul really was in the primal all this time. Chief, is that even possible? Wedge. Mide closes her eyes. Still looking at the bigger of the kind of like eye viewing things. The core. Without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. Bridle its power, says Y'shtola. Sorry. I'm trying to pronounce things correctly, but I'll call. It drinks in aether like no primal I have ever known. We must stop it now, lest the Eorzea be bled dry. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm fucking up her accent. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? Says Mide. The screen flashes blue twice for yes. And I'm guessing she's gonna back and then fall into this core. She looks at Round Rock, she looks at all of us. I thank you for guiding me here, Mercy and Round Rocks. Know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. She takes a step back, another step. Mide, no! Mide must not go! Round Rocks tries to stop her, but Mide falls into the core. I'm actually fucking tearing up. I hate it when fucking games make me do this, but I apologize for the profanity in this instance. But Mide falls. As she falls, she closes her eyes, accepting, joining her beloved. The screen flashes white. She's fallen into the core, and for some reason that's gonna stop it, I guess. But alarms start to blare. We're all kind of like, oh shit, what do we do? My friends, leave this place. For me. Fear not, Alexander will trouble you no longer. This is like a voice we're all hearing. I may have missed the first part because I didn't know I would need to read it quickly. Let me click. Let me have to click so I can make sure that I read everything, you stupid game. The screen goes black. We have a white flash, which is... Okay, we see Mide. We're zooming down on her face, kind of zooming out to like her upper torso. She sees her love. The man that pushed her aside from the void. My love! What is this place? Wait, shit. What did I just click on? Hold on. Sorry. How best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is the dream that Alexander dreams. And what of our companions? Are they... Their fate was not mine to change, Mide. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it was, as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. He takes a few steps toward her. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looks out upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees and feel what it feels, this perfect machine born from yearnings for an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the worlds we have seen, a world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke, a world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Alexander dreamed all the realities imaginable, all the realities mathematically computable, and in the end reached a single logical conclusion. It would change nothing and erase itself from existence. But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history for the better, but such power comes at great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself would, mayhap not immediately, but inevitably, bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat, and so it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched, and the future in the hands of man, with all his imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. The screen flashes white and we see you. A time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus's ability to calculate. And yet, Alexander chose to believe in that woman and the light within her. If you're a man, obviously be the man. And you're gone. We're back to Mide and her love. I met that woman, my love. I believe in her too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred to action, not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality. Its fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures, separated by nary a thread. It's just him and Mide kind of standing in black, kind of like space with purple and blue lights every once in a while. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of ether, and in the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander sent forth a humble servant to do its bidding. The cat appears with them. A clockwork coral, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. That's stupid and I love it. And now but one task remains. From his hands glows this bright light orb, and then it is a horn all of a sudden. Having become one with the horn, the core is well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry, and so we must heed Alexander's wish and seal it away, far from the reach of man. She nods. A closed pocket of space-time, a fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all of eternity. That is where the core must go, and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We were already there. In coming here, to you, I have closed the circle of time. I am all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had the power to grant any wish, and so, as I took it in hand, I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart. To be with you forever. I'm struggling again not to cry. I love, like, yeah. I'm a big fucking softie. Okay. Let's go, Red Mage. I think I already did, yeah. So, let's talk to Biggs. Roundrocks is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound. Except for Mide, that is. The poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic. But to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. I could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more, or something of the sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Take a look closer inside the barrier, Mercy. It's like time is standing still. He shrugs, looks back to you. Buggered if I know what it all means, but I like to believe Mide and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens the blow a bit, you know? Judgment Day is complete. Oh my god, there's another fucking quest. Of endings and beginnings. Phew. I'm still not sure how we have managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of that godforsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Mide. Hold on a moment, Mercy. She's what? Aye aye, Chief. Leave it to us. Bloody hells, Mercy. Round Rocks has gone missing. I've been worried sick about the poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running engine? I'll wager she's run off somewhere the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I will have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's find her before she gets herself into any more trouble. Quest accepted. So, okay, I'll be right back, because this is not another dungeon. I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom. Alright, let's see what's up. Where are we flying Round Rocks is... There we go, okay. We can fly in this zone cause we did the Alexander missions. There's Round Rocks. She's at the top of a ramp, like a man-made ramp, you know, wide, beautiful ramp structures, kind of cobblestones, stairs, white marble, etc. And it's broken. It used to lead to the other side of this zone, but it's been broken since then. And here's Round Rocks. Oh, it's Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Round Rocks is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Round Rocks just wants to go to a quiet place and do some back thinking. We have a cutscene now. She has that stone in her palm. Running out of giant whirly cogs, Round Rocks feels something rattling in pocket, so Round Rocks reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone, Round Rocks' favorite treasure. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Round Rocks. Not anymore. Here comes Sydney Nistrola. There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, Mercy? Is aught amiss? You explain. The Codex no longer responds to her touch. Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard that it's because this experience has served to open her eyes. The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection, its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Mide in her youth, Round Rocks, though their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Round Rocks has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring. And she is not the naive child she was before. Says Y'shtola. Aye, it's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later, you have to stop dreaming and start doing. hammering it together by your own hand, with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In so doing, you are forced to confront your own failings and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hells, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again, but more often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to and carry with you into the future, and that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal. Roundrocks understands. Roundrocks will collect more and more junk, build city of great treasures with own hands. Sid is like, yeah, bud, do it. Hurrah. Roundrocks just has just one wish. Not glowing glowstone is piece of Mide's dream. Roundrocks would give it back to Mide. A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it. But I fear the steel giant and all that lies within that barrier is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone. Unless it was a really fucking good moment, bud. Mew! Says the cat. Bounds up to us. Well, look who it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I am reminded of the apparent ease with which this little coral seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Roundrox's glowstone without a moment's hesitation. Mew, mew! Kind of bounds up a little bit. We all look at each other. 2 mews? Might that suggest a willingness to try? Mew, mew! Alright. Roundrocks approaches the kitty cat, hands the stone to it. The kitty cat starts to bound away, giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to 2 souls trapped in time. Now I think we've seen everything. Do you think those 2 will ever be free of that place? Mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at that accent. I'm so sorry. Leave it to Roundrocks. Roundrocks works hard. Builds a sparkly, shining future for Mide. We all nod to each other. Cutscene ends. Another cutscene. We see the moon and it pans down to us. As shall we, child. And with that, Mercy, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. Y'shtola. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know that they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Roundrocks is safe. There was also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you back at the short stop. Okay, sure. If you will be returning to the short stop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix, and tell him I believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Mercy. She hands you the book. They walk away. Roundrocks kind of waves, walks away as well. Cutscene goes dark. We are flying over to Backrix. Red Mage is still level 60. I haven't been getting very much experience points from these. Now Roundrocks is safe at shortstop, and Backrix is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks of Backrix. Uplanders bring present for Backrix? Hand over the weathered manuscript. This is Charlene Legend Book from Y'shtola. Backrix has waited for Legend Book for a long time. Backrix has been reading about many, many things. About Enigma Codex and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from Giant of Whirlycogs, thinks Backrix. Now Giant of Whirlycogs sleeps, and Gobbyflock is safe. But still, Backrix would fill Braincase with knowings. Fill pages of Watcher Book with data. Let Backrix see. We have a cutscene fade to black for a second. He's reading. Yes. It is just as Backrix. Are Backrix's eyes playing tricks on him? Oi, are you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost, says Biggs. Page tells fairy legend of Hotgo tribe, uplanders of blue hair. Many, many years ago, in old times, 2 children, boy and girl, outstep from belly of great steel giant. 2 children grow to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hotgo. Names of 2 are Diane and Mide. Look at handwriting. Even faces are same looking. Egads, if that's our Mide and Diane, why, that means that one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far, far in the past. So after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for. It may be just a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. Then fairy legend goes on. 2 children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but holds stone in hand and shiny lights. Glowstone of Round Rocks, says Round Rocks. Let me see if I get this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that Corel a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past. That can't be possible, can it? The cat. We see the cat kind of scurrying along some ruins that are around us. At this point, I'm about ready to believe in anything. But that reminds me. There was something I wanted to ask you, Mercy. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our arses fried by that Colossus inside a Colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then. A feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember. I felt it too! So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Do you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock? What will you say? I'm afraid I do, I'm afraid I don't. Afraid I do? Yeah, sure. You're afraid you do? Well, that's not ominous in the least. On second thought, how about you don't tell us? Thank you very much. You'll get no arguments from me. There are some secrets better left secret. And from the look on Mercy's face, I reckon this is one of them. Backrix shakes his head. Anyway, it had seemed this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Round Rocks and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse. Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the Chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Mercy. Till next time. Of endings and beginnings. Hold on. Of endings and beginnings is now complete. As I think should be the entire Alexander questline. Cool. Here we go, baby. Alright. That's the end of this video. I'm having trouble speaking correctly. Yes. Alcohol is my bad. So, this may be the end. We'll see. Bye.